From field to Main Street to our busy metropolitan communities, Iowa's innovation economy is alive and well. This is good news to the multitudes of businesses that call Iowa home, because innovation will be the key to our future success. While Iowa has a rich history of innovation, we are looking to facilitate the business of innovation as never before. After a decade of hard work by hundreds of people across the state, Iowa is well positioned to grow and support our business climate organically through innovation.
We have a different approach, a public-private partnership approach here, where the state will be helping us get off the ground, and then the private sector will contribute money and potentially with some tax credits to the system that will allow us to grow from within.
So what is innovation? One of our own Demo Fund recipients and Iowa Innovation Council members says it best.
When people talk about innovation, often they talk about a magic widget. Oh, somebody just needs to create this, or we just need to have this magic widget. A magic widget is a very small part of a successful company, So there needs to be a really strong support network. There needs to be something in Iowa that will allow these smaller companies to get some of these first bases done.
The good news is that many of the pieces of Iowa's innovation puzzle are out there already. But there's a real need for a facilitator or conduit for Iowa's innovation economy. That's where the Innovation Corporation comes in. We'll work with the public and private sectors, entrepreneurs, startup companies, existing companies, economic development groups, venture capitalists, and universities to make sure the connections are being made to support the state's economic infrastructure and grow the talent pool.
Well, the Innovation Corporation, the goal is to create an innovative economy in Iowa. And the partnership between the Innovation Corporation and Iowa State, I think, is a very good one. And of course, it's not only Iowa State. It's also the other Regent universities, community colleges, and other educational institutions in the state, as well as industry. And that's really what's needed in the partnership, is how we put those groups together in order to leverage the resource base that we have and to make it successful.
For the past 3 years, business leaders from across the state have formed the Iowa Innovation Council. And through the council, we have worked with companies such as Sensor in Elkader, Harris Vaccine in Ames, and Rewall Materials in Des Moines. Through this work, we sharpened our focus and put in place just some of the programs the Innovation Corporation will be providing. First, the council assembled and provided the guide to the Iowa Innovation Resource Network. This comprehensive guide gives Iowa's small businesses and entrepreneurs a comprehensive database of resources committed to helping them grow. Second, with the demonstration fund, companies were able to access important funding. But this isn't just about giving money away. It's about developing a process that provides feedback, due diligence, and mentoring.
We sat around a table, and people who had read through my business plan essentially asked me questions and wondered how in the hell I was possibly going to do any of this. And so these are all experienced business people, people who'd seen lots of business plans and lots of ideas, and they offered some very helpful comments and criticisms and suggestions. And the interesting thing was, I left the VentureNet panel meeting and I thought for sure they were going to shoot this idea down because they were very critical. But what they had done is generated a lot of ideas about how to go about things, and then they actually recommended the project for funding.
The process works. Since 2007, there have been 113 grants awarding more than $11.6 million. Of those, more than 40% have received follow-along capital.
Well, I think the success of the demonstration fund going forward certainly has been the mentorship that has been provided across the state to help these teams. So when I talk about that mentorship, it's all the way from the business accelerators to the due diligence that goes on for the Technology Commercialization Committee proposals for demonstration fund. We've tried to create a network of valued mentorship so that these are successful ventures, not just an attempt.
And there's much more. But while a strong past has given us a firm foundation, it's also provided the seeds of the future. Starting today, the Iowa Innovation Corporation is taking a great leap forward.
We're going to be putting together a proof of commercialization center. So we have university ideas coming into this system. We say, does it have commercial relevance? Is it marketable? Is it saleable? Can someone use this? And then we're going to try to hook it up with someone who's in the innovation system, an entrepreneur, an existing company that needs this technology to take their products to the next generation. We've got a lot of things going for us in the state, and we just need to take advantage of them. The Iowa Innovation Corporation will be the one that, again, connects those dots, that fertilizes this ecosystem to make sure that we've got a lot of growth in this area. We've got a lot of activity, and the velocity of ideas going through here is going to really tell the tale.
We're at an exciting time in Iowa's history. We have the ability as well as the opportunity to do great things. Moving forward, we know where the gaps are in the innovation ecosystem, and we know how to fill them. We hope that you will join us, working toward making Iowa a leader in the global innovation economy.
It's really more than just the proof of concept. It really is how we can leverage our expertise and our resources in collaboration with the corporation to make this work and to extend the innovation economy concept for the state of Iowa.
Iowa Innovation Corporation, accelerating good ideas into bankable ventures.